Good morning. Welcome to another edition of Coffee with Tea. I'm your host, the amazing Tea Street. This mug, it always seems impossible until it's done, is a quote by Nelson Mandela, and this is from the Apartheid Museum. And it is a gift that I got from my good friend Jill Lundy when she came to hear my TED Talk on Saturday. And so I just wanted to promote my mug today because I love it. Thank you, Jill. Um, People know me know that coffee mugs are my love language, and so I'm grateful. And by the way, I just need another, just a sip. As they say, I'm just going to sip my coffee, not my tea. So this morning, I don't have a prepared presentation, not because I don't have one. I actually have three that I wanted to talk about today, and I just didn't feel led to do that. So today, I decided I would just be a truth teller, and I wanted to come on. I'm in the transitional place of trying to decide what I want to do with coffee with tea. And this started as just a project because I came on one day during the winter of 2024, and the kids were having a snow day, and did a coffee. Well, I did a coffee with tea called "What to Do with a Snow Day," and kids saw it on Instagram and said, "Oh my God, this is great! We love this." Um, you should do these for us while we're standing at the bus stop. And so I actually started Coffee with Tea and has morphed into something else. But I started the daily Coffee with Tea for kids who were standing at bus stops to give them a motivational word in the morning. And I think that I'm going to stop in the coming days because, as the kids say, one of my favorite phrases that they use today is, "That's weird." It's weird to me that people come up to me all the time and everywhere. Even when I travel, people come up to me and they say, and certainly in my own city, "Oh my God, I listen to your Coffee with Teas almost every day. I go on, they're the thing I use in the morning to get my day going. I really needed such and such when you talked about this." But can I tell you what's weird to me? What's weird is that people don't leave a comment. They don't leave a like. The only way that I know people have viewed it is because you can see in the analytics how many views are a part of that, and you can only see it on the back end how many views. There'll be one day I had like 1,300 views with two likes, and then people tell me how inspirational it is for them. Good morning, Alana. But for whatever reason, they don't comment, and as the young people say, "That's weird." So I just decided that um, I pour out a lot. Content creators, whether you know it or not, whether they're Christians, whether they're not, whether they do a once a week or daily, content creators pour out a lot. And it's a lot of investment of time and of energy and of resources to pour out, and not to have people pour back in with even a click of a like, or even if you don't like it, send me a message and tell me what I can do better. But to have no response, except when you walk up to me on the street and tell me how much you love Coffee with Tea every day, it's a little disheartening. I'm an exhorter of people. I love to encourage people. I love to tell people how amazing they are, how awesome they are, with full authenticity and genuineness. And I take every opportunity that I can. Good morning, Jill. I used your mug this morning. Thank you. Um, I use every opportunity that I can to encourage people. When you're out here fighting this life, good morning, Jackie. For the record, y'all not the people I'm talking to this morning, but when you're one of those weird people who comes on every day and then you walk up to me and tell me you watch me every day, but you've never even put a like or a comment to let me even know that you're watching, that's weird to me. And so it makes me feel disheartened. I get up extra early to curate content. I get up earlier than I have to so that I have good content that I hopefully feeds people's spirits and feed people's souls in a really hard world. We need positive messaging as much as we can. I go on TikTok and I go on Instagram and I see all of the negativity. I try to be a counter to that. Can I tell you the weirdest part for me? A couple of weeks ago, I posted a post about, it was a post of me looking like I was crying, and I was crying. I was wrecked that day when I got the good news that there was no breast cancer after I had been laboring for about 3 months with the thought that I might have breast cancer. I saw that, Jill. I love that. Thank you so much. It came from South Africa, y'all. That's what she was posting. It was so weird to me. that of all the posts that I have made in my lifetime, the one of my pain is the one that caught hold. It went viral on Instagram. It went viral. We celebrate each other's pain or perceived pain. And yeah, people were shouting, like, I'm so grateful, da da da. But the thing that drew them was what they thought was going to be a painful narrative. That's a sickness, y'all. That's a sickness. We got to do better. So I hope that when you pass people's pages, which is why I appreciate when y'all come on in the morning and you say good morning to me and let me know that you're here. Can we do better? Not just for me, but for other content creators who are offering us positive ways of living life in a world that's so drastically negative in this state. I just want to encourage all of us. When I see positive stuff on people's pages, even if I don't have time to leave a comment, I put the little click for the like symbol, the little heart symbol. Or sometimes if they say something that's moving to me, I'll put the hugging emoji. Whatever we do, y'all, we got to uplift each other. This is a very hard world. And so whatever you do, it takes very little time to exhort other people. And so for people who pour out, please do them a favor and pour back in so that they know, not just when you walk up to them on the street, that you are giving them, that they're giving you good content. So that's my soapbox for today, but I had to get it out because in the last couple of weeks I've had so many people say, girl, I watch you every day. But I have never seen a like or a comment from them. And I don't do this for likes, but it's weird to me that you sit like a voyeur in the background and in the shadows. I call that stalker mentality. I said it. I cannot unsay what I'm feeling in this moment. And that's weird to me. Engage. If you're on here and all you do is sit in the shadows, you're part of the problem. Be an exhorter. Tell other people that they do well. So I don't know where Coffee with Tea is going to go and if it's going to persist because I'm tired of pouring out and feeling empty on the other side of this camera because we got a lot of voyeurs and I just don't feel led in the space to do that anymore. I am going to be bringing some more spiritual content, not to Coffee with Tea, but in another platform. So I hope that you all will stay tuned and see what's coming next. I'm so excited about what God is doing in my life and what he has called me to do in this next season of my life. So I hope that you all will stay tuned and that you will be ready to receive what thus saith the Lord. Anyway, I'm gone today. This was my Coffee with Tea. This was my rant. I had to get it out because it was waiting on my spirit. Because this past weekend, when people kept saying that to me, I was side-eyed. I'm like this. So, yep, I do get up early. People ask me what's the process. I get up early and sometimes I do research in advance of a topic, but I do a lot of research because I want to make sure that I'm bringing you things that make a difference in our everyday lives, no matter where we are on the spectrum of our faith or anything else, just in our everyday lives. I don't know about you, but sometimes I need, give me some steps so I don't clock off on my boss, those kinds of things. And so, have a really, really, really great day. For those of you who are on, I'm so grateful to people like Alana and Jackie and Jill. I'm grateful to you all and some of the others who generally come on, but I had to come on and get it out because y'all know me. I'm a truth teller. I love y'all. Have a great day.